here on 5 Green. We're now, as you're driving through the neighborhood and following our videos, you can start to see that train of demo and earthwork and infrastructure really start to kind of move along in sync. As we sit today, number 7 and 8 are pretty close to finished grade and just waiting for some infrastructure and the laying out of some drainage lines. So we're getting into more of a typical construction pattern now that everything's starting to get spaced out, and we're working our way out of that corner. 7 and 8 greens have been scanned, which means those will start to get cored out. Greens mix is coming from Bells, Texas. That's in the process of being blended and will start to arrive here in the near future. So a lot of moving parts. The pump station has been connected to the main line. The electricity has been turned on at the pump station and hooked up to our actual control panel. And we will start to bolt down the skid of the actual pumps and control panel. And from that point, you're looking at a couple days after that, we can turn some water on. A lot of what is going to start happening on 5 and number 1 is we're going to start cutting a decent amount of soil out of number 5 and moving across the road to number 1 and making the large fairway at the top of number 1 blend much smoother into that bottom fairway, hopefully making that a little more navigable for the golfers and maintenance. We're removing the cart path on number 1 and removing that old bridge, and there'll be a whole new crossing as we go across the creek a little bit further upstream. So number 1 especially will be a huge change. One thing that we've thought is going to be pretty cool is with the tees moving over further right and the green moving further right, you're kind of relaxing that dog leg, and with some tree removal down the left-hand side of number 1, in some scenarios you'll be able to see little portions of the green all the way from the tee, which was a huge goal of ours, to make it a little more of a relaxing and appetizing opening hole. So some great things happening over there, large dirt work as we move from soil from 5 to number 1 to kind of make that all come to life. So a lot of big things happening over here. Number 6 right now, with the amount of dirt work that we're doing on 5 and 1, we're trying to leave as open as we can. So we have filled the greens pad. As I've referenced before, we're gonna fill it with some scrap soil and scan it and then core it out. So we're at that stage on number 6 green right now, where it's filled with some scrap soil. We're starting to shape that. So most of number 6 right now is kind of used as an artery for traffic as we come down from 7 and doing a lot of work on 1 and 5 here, because that's where we're doing most of our earthwork at this stage of the process. So a lot of good progress, and this train will kind of keep on moving to where we're sprawled out over a couple holes with the demo out in front, rough shaping, and then infrastructure and sodding behind that. So we're in a good spot as we enter into the Christmas time.